Hi, everybody.
Hi everyone, it's Deanne and Karen with the Two Unstoppable Nanas.
And it's a happy Friday morning, and we're back with the law of attraction. So, to begin, I'm going to go over the definition with you again. I remember it's always on page 12 if you have a book. Um, I attract to my life whatever I give my energy, my attention, and my focus to, whether it's negative or positive. And remember, guys, it can't be negative and positive at the same time. So if you're feeling positive, go with it because that's the vibration you're sending. And when you're feeling down and out negative, my advice would be to hide. Otherwise, you're going to get more of the same.
Exactly. Oh. Okay, well, what we're going to do today
So,
is we are going to wrap up the first part of identifying your desire. And going to go over the first 5 steps, and then Karen will do the next. So if you have the book, that would be great. It's on page 49. If you don't have the book, it's okay. So we have completed the first step of deliberate attraction, identify your desire. And here's what we covered in the section. Your words generate a vibration that is either positive or negative. And like Karen just said, you can't have both at the same time. Sorry. But that's just the way it is. It's either going to be positive or it's going to be negative. When you use the words don't, not, and no, you continue to give more attention, energy, and focus to what you are referring to. So you don't want to use those words. You just use other words that are helpful to what it is that you want. Like, don't say don't, just say I want, or in the future, this is how it's going to be. And that's how you don't use those negative words. When you hear yourself saying don't, not, and no, ask yourself, so what do I want? And so that's what you want. I want to lose weight. I want more money. I want to be happy. I want to be in a relationship. Those are the type of words that you would use. When you go from what you don't want to what you do want, the word change, and when the words change, your vibration changes. And we'll probably get a little bit more into vibrations later, but we're just taking it one step at a time. So we'll talk about vibrations at a later date. We did speak about them a little bit, but we'll continue later. And then you can only send out one vibration at a time. It's either a good vibration or a negative vibration. So you can take it over there, partner.
yeah, that was a big turning point for me. I did not process that right away. And so once I learned and integrated and accepted that one vibration at a time, it made me more aware of which vibration I was sending. So more success comes with that. And we're here to teach you some tools and some word choices to help you make your life better and create a better version of yourself. So I find that really exciting. Okay, reset your vibration is one thing to learn how to do. And the way you do that is to change your words. If you remember, like last week when we had our two samples of people, and one was complaining about her partner or husband not listening, and she had to change the wording of it to I need a good listener instead of talking about poor listening. So takes practice to do that. And that's what we're here for, to practice with you. Contrast is anything that doesn't feel good. And we all have our own body chemistry. I get a stomach ache with contrast. You might get a headache, or you might just want to, do the flight syndrome and get off the phone or get out of the meeting. We all know ourselves well enough to know which one. But the exciting thing about having contrast, I think, is that it makes it really clear what you don't want. So many of us who haven't yet or took years to think about goals had to start out, and this may be you, with writing down what you don't want. And that list can be pretty lengthy. And then you learn step by step, baby steps, how to change the wording. So, what does it do? It brings clarity. That's another point we brought up last week. I like this. This is an ending statement. When you make that contrast list, the more contrast you identify brings more clarity. And that's kind of neat. So that wraps up step 1, pretty much, identify your desire. We have a little time to go into step 2, right?
We do have a little bit of time. We have about 4 minutes left. So I don't know if you wanted to talk about affirmations right now.
Oh, okay. Well, to begin with, step 2 is to give your desire attention. So once you figure out what it is you want, and I highly recommend writing it down, and even the date that you want it by, the deadline date, so that you can keep your momentum. Affirmations are a tool to get what you want. And what's your experience with affirmations, Daylan? Like when did you first learn about them?
Oh, I learned about them 23 years ago. When I came into Mary Kay, and I was going for a car at that time in my business, and I was only in the business about 6 months. And what we were taught was think as if you already had it. When you have an affirmation, there's different ways you can apply that. But because my goal was so immediate, it was only 4 months to be able to earn that car. I had to have burning desire, number 1. I had to have a date set, and I had to have someone to be accountable with. So my affirmation was, I am driving a beautiful red Pontiac Grand Am, because that was a car I was going to win. I love the feel of the new car as I'm driving it down the street and everybody's looking at my new car. Those are the type of affirmations I said. Another thing, I had to build a team to get a car. So in those affirmations, I would say, I meet people every day, and the people that I meet are going to help me earn my car. So those are, and that was, like I say, it was a specific time period, and it was a specific goal. So that's why it worked so well. And I did get the car. We're back. Let's see. Hey, okay, we're still recording. So
Okay.
What I'm going to do is, sorry for the inconvenience, everyone. We lost connection. So we're going to talk for a little bit longer. Hopefully you heard what I had to say about my the words that I used in my affirmations for my goal of getting a car.
It was a great story. I love when you talked about burning desire and putting the date deadline on paper for yourself.
And accountability. That's very important.
Yeah. So anyway, this is coming up in our next one. We're going to show you specifically how do you turn an affirmation that you can't quite buy into one you can accept and integrate into your heart. And that's what we'll do next. So I guess we'll just watch this and see how much of a lag time there is.
I think that's what we'll do. And if it, I'll probably post it anyway, just because that's how people learn to do things.
Yeah.
This is all truly a learning experience.
Well, and the thing is, today I'm in my car, and I don't think it works as well using the phone for this, but I'm 20 miles from home. So due to time commitments today, we wanted to at least get to reach you as early as possible. So thanks for being patient with us.
There's also one other thing. We always talk about work from wherever you are. Karen's in her car today. She's working from her car. You have to take your little moments. If you truly want to do your business, you have to take the time to find the time to do it, and that's what we're doing. So I applaud you, Karen, for pulling over on the side of the road without, finding a safe place so we could do our.
And this is the second parking lot I found to get back to you today. But determination pays off. So
That's
maybe
right.
maybe we're teaching a greater lesson here today.
I think we are. Do you want to tell them about our website?
Oh yeah, let's see. Oh, you better, because my mind just went blank.
It's www.twounstoppablenanas.com. Please go check us out. Look at our website. Please comment. We appreciate all the comment that you would like to give us. If you see something there that is intriguing to you, click on it, and we will be happy to get in contact with you. Everyone, have a great day.
Bye-bye. Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Dalan.
You're welcome.